Okay, so this is the formality, the important part of the evening. This is now the part where Cal gets his presentation of the badge and can put it on his uniform. Cal, would you come forward? So, just come to me first. Yeah. I just want to say how proud I am. I've watched your journey from Joey's to Venturers, and I've had the privilege of being your Venturer leader, as well as a group leader. So a group leader overseeing that journey. I've been on many region camps with you, and you know, I've just watched you grow and develop the leadership skills and give back so much. You've really given of yourself, particularly now at the Venturer level, at the Region Council, Little Bay. Things that you've done have been very selfless and contributed to your growth and development. And I'm really, really proud to be standing here and watching you get this award. It's a very proud moment for me too, as a group leader, to see your name go on to that honour board. It's followed you all the way, and finally to the Queen Scout, which is the most important peak award that you can get. Yeah. So congratulations. If you'd like to move to Ben.
Congratulations. Look, one of the I want to say a few words too. I mean, a lot of the things that I was about to say, everybody in the previous has taken away from me, but I'll repeat it. Look, one of the great privileges I get as being a district commissioner is actually presenting these throughout all to Venturers in the eastern suburbs. And Cal especially, I can say, I've also seen Cal develop since he was a 6-year-old Joey, going through getting his peak award, the Joey Promise Challenge, whatever I think it was called then, Joey Sky Promise. And then when he went to Cubs, he got his Grey Wolf. And then when he was in Scouts, and it was in Scouts that I saw Cal develop into the, it's all well and good doing the badge work, and that's great, and everybody should do the badge work, and you get the badges to achieve the thing. But in Joey's and Cubs, it's still the leaders that are sort of pushing you along a bit. That's changed a bit under the current system, but primarily it's the leaders. But once Cal was in Scouts, you could see that he was really focused. He wanted his Australian Scout medallion, which was the peak award for Scouts, and he set his goal. That's what he wants to do, and he was very focused, and he did whatever it needed to get that award, and yes, he got it. And can I tell you, the same was in when he was looking at his Queen Scout. Even before he was a Venturer, he came up to me and said, "What do I need to do to get a Queen Scout?" And we sat down and we worked out. He sat down, he had it planned, he had it focused, basically from the age of 15 to now, 18. He's had that one goal all the way through the exercise, and he was very focused and would continually talk to me on what he needed to do, how he would get it, how do we do this, how do we do that. And with Leon, obviously, as the Venturer leader, that helped on a weekly basis. When I was in, we mentioned Little Bay a few times. One of the leaders, the Scout leaders at Little Bay resigned, and the leader needed an extra person. There was only one Scout leader there, and I think about 20 kids. About 20 Scouts. So we needed somebody else. Cal, one of his things that we saw for his Queen Scout was to do leadership.
Queen Scout service, I think.
Queen Scout service. And I arranged for Cal to go to Little Bay and do his service there. You only have to do, I think, 6 months. You were there for about a year.
A bit over a year.
Yeah. Now the reason for that is that first of all, Cal enjoyed it, but Little Bay, both the leaders and the parents loved having Cal there. He put a whole new energy into the group, and it just showed this is what you develop. So getting all the stuff, you had COVID to deal with while you were a Venturer. Which did not make it easy. No. We had to sort of rewrite the rules a bit when we had COVID. But again, everything was focused, and bearing in mind your HSCs this year. So you even focused to be able to get the Queen Scout before you had to worry about the HSC.
Yeah.
So you got it early, so now you can focus on getting a good HSC result, which I'm sure you'll be able to get. But as I said, it's a lot more, there's a whole lot more to, I mean, you've got these arm full of badges, and yes, you've got to have X progressions and certain levels and all the rest of it, and that's great. But to show the type of person you are, the leadership you have, the resilience you've got, the planning, you know, we talk about plan, do, review all the time now. But to get your Queen Scout, you really need to maximise those few years to be able to get this. And Cal has been a good example of how you can do that. And Cal, great pleasure. Congratulations. I'm sure you're now on every board in this hall, and that's great to see. It goes there. I don't know if
I think
you've
it
got
goes between the
room.
joy and the...
Well, wherever it goes, I'll leave that with you. I'm not quite sure of the placements myself yet. But can I just say, Cal is about to go to Rovers. We're restarting very shortly what we're calling the Fairfax District Rover Crew, of which Cal is going to be one of the founding members. It was the old Third Rose Bay crew, but that had to close.
For all
and
intents and purposes, still is.
We're now getting it up called the Fairfax District Rovers. We've got 4 or 5 rovers ready to go. Once that's started, they'll be able to do their badge work for rovers. And I would say, everybody mark your diaries. Today in 2031, 8 years from now, when he gets his BP award, which is the Peak Award for Rovers, we'll be here doing the same again. I'm sure you'll get a... Third Rose Bay Rovers only had 1 BP award in its history, and hopefully with the Fairfax incarnation, you know, you will be also a BP awardee. I'm sure you'll plan and get that done. So again, congratulations, well deserved. Great to see you.
Let's move over to our patron.
Cal, I'm not going to spend too much time. My first occasion being the patron and having the privilege of presenting you with well, one could say you've got everything all wrapped up. You know what to do with that.
Yeah.
I will just say to you that what I've heard tonight and what I've read and what people have told me, you stand here as an inspiration and a beacon for all of the people around here, the young people who can aspire to achieve what you've actually set your task and what you've been able to achieve to this point in time. I think if you look at the leadership, and I include myself, Scouting has been the foundation for which we've been able to become good citizens, to help our community, to become great leaders, and be able to make the world a better place. You've started on that journey. I wish you much success, health, and may you come back and do everything that has been done by this generation to show what it is to be a great scout and what scouting has done for the world. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, would you like to turn around? Okay, what do we give him?